On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves. That of low casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter Gang. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Let's jump into these charts. JD Vance dumping the market, and Bitcoin is looking to maybe roll over. We'll see. Bitcoin. Steve Ruggling at this trend line. Let's jump into the charts. Let's jump into the chat. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, gang. What's going on? Look at this thing. Nothing like a good trend line, eh? Jeez. Struggling at VWAP right now. Steve Ruggles right here, man. Steve Ruggling. Sweep down, pop back up, trying to continue upwards, trying to come for all this liquidity right now. Up is probable, but is this sweep sufficient? That is the question. I would like this low to be taken. We shall see. What's going on, everybody. Hopefully you've had a beautiful, productive, glorious weekend. I know I have. I mean, the stress of buying a house, the things you need to think about now of like furniture. I guess it's a privilege, right? It's all about perspective. It's all about how you look at it, right? Gratitude is an attitude. I get to bug my wife and tell her to look for furniture and have a budget and all these crazy things. What's going on, Simple Jack? Good to see you. Good morning, gang. Good to see you, man. Ghost of Odyssey, my man. Congratulations on your winning of the Discord membership. Got me a big fat mug of coffee and ready to digest some tasty chart analysis with my tasty beverage. Let's go, man. How you doing? Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Shunts. GG's Rory. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked it to be a little bit more competitive at the end there. Justin Rose had a good push, and then he kind of choked at the end as well. So, I mean, the Masters were good, but, I mean, I wish Rory... It was nice to see Rory go back down and climb his way back out. But I wish Cameron Young gave him a bit more run for his money. Cameron just played par golf for the final last 9, but that's how it goes. What's going on, Nadeem? Good to see you. George? Vinny, good morning. Can you talk about position size, leverage, pros, cons, strategies to grow smaller funded accounts? Vinny, are you in the Discord? I think you are, man. I think you are. If you're in the Discord, we can definitely do a video on that and go over it like a little bit more in detail. I'd love to do that for you. If not, we can talk a little bit about it this morning. Barack, good morning. Crypto Catbread. Such an interesting name, man. What's going on? Good to see you. Alexander G. Always showing up. Good morning, Alex. Drive safely. Wonderful name. Good to see you. Shriyan, how you doing? Hopefully you've had a wonderful weekend. Proof of work. Good morning, everybody. Be rad as shunts. Let's go. Cubanadian, my man. Ricardo. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Good to see you. Rebellious Ryan Smith. Crypto Rob. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Aaron. Philly Skills. Wagwan. Joseph. What's going on, guys? The coffee is good this morning. Holy smokes. Sometimes it just, when the chemistry just works well, It's like you feel like Walter White some mornings. Some mornings you're like, man, what the fuck was I doing? Good to see you, Curtis Hill. Local for crypto. Okay, a little slap and go here. Continuation of this, very small uptrending momentum here. We'll see. We'll see. NASDAQ and the ES rolling over this morning. So contrarian. Maybe they're all paying their tolls in Bitcoin this morning in the Strait. The Gay of Hormuz. What is it called? Hormuz? Yeah, they're probably paying all their tolls this morning in Bitcoin because NASDAQ's rolling over. ES is rolling over. Oh, man. And Bitcoin's pushing. Can it get going? Not a bad candle close here on VWAP. Trying to push up and get above this downtrending momentum. Looking to come and recover a lot of this, liquidity in these highs here. Like clearly just breaking down. We drew a little squiggly here last night. Looking for this. Exactly like this. I feel like sometimes I feel like a magician, It's not that difficult to see this stuff, but I drew it out for you. There you go. Look at this. This is in the Discord, guys. This is the prediction from the low to put in a top, to come down low, and to put up a top. Okay, that was my predictive analysis last night. And if we go over here, we put in a high, we put in a top, we put in a low, and we put in a high. I think I've won, Cha-ching. I don't know if anybody in the Discord took any of this, but we did give the levels, anyways. The levels in advance, which is job done, good prediction, magic. Sometimes it's magic, man. And you just feel like a wizard, Harry. 8 breath, anywho. Good to see you guys. Okay, pushing through this downtrending momentum. Not convinced yet. Coming for this liquidity. Nice strength in this push. We'll see. The Strait of Trump. You guys never fail to amaze me with your Curtis Hill. Good to see you, Jonathan. Hell yeah, good to see you, man. Curtis, how you doing? How's your weekend, man? Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Mr. Eero. Good morning to you, Eero and Decent Crypto. My God, O's. G1 Harp, good morning, man. How you doing? Harp, did your Flyers get in the playoffs? I think they're close, aren't they? They still haven't clinched, have they? They're clinching their butt cheeks. That's how close they are. Wayne Rossi, good morning, man. Susan, what's going on, man? God bless. Hopefully you're doing well, Sue. Triple, VAR, Why Crypto Trees with Drake. First time here, love the vibes. Welcome, man. Thank you for joining. We're here live every morning, man. Taking the trades, showing the trades, making crypto honest again. I managed to jump into a short this weekend twice. I shorted here. I shorted on the dump. And then I shorted in here. It rolled over. I made 1,500, 1,400. Nice little short, man. Nothing too serious. Was mostly with the family this weekend. So, you make an extra little G note on the weekend. You're happy days, man. What's going on, Steve Hickey? Chris, good to see you as well. Dylan, good morning. Thank you for being here. And quality of timber. Yuck. Yeah, I mean, it's you go to Home Depot, you're lucky to find 2 hockey sticks and a couple of beaver puke boards with knots in them, and it's a bad game out there. The stress of buying a house. Can't wait to experience that joyful stress. Yeah, it is joyful in the sense, you know, me and my wife keep looking at each other and be like, we bought a house. We bought a house. And it's like, furniture is fucking expensive. It's gone from that to that, you know. It is what it is, man. I mean, I ain't gonna be buying, you know. I gotta, you know, my son's only 20 years old. I ain't gonna be I ain't gonna be this guy with my alpaca couch. Fuck your couch. Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show. Oh, man. You know? I ain't that guy. Let's push here. Good morning, Luxury. Ben, Paku, George, Overcome, Patillion, my man. How you guys doing? Good to see you, Barack. You go buy yourself a new one. I'm Rick James. Oh, man. Too good, man. If you haven't watched the Chappelle Show, you gotta get on it. Cool man, Luxury, Newbie Crypto, JR, my man, Vinny. You are in the Discord. Yeah, man. Love to go over that. We do lessons on Monday, so it's a perfect time. I put your question in the chat, so we'll definitely be answering that today. Then we'll make a video on it about leverage, compounding an account, position size, all of that. It's very important. I did it. I mean, I went from a $1,000 account to a $5,000 account to a $10,000, then to 40, 50, 100, and the rest is history kind of deal. But getting that momentum is the hard part, and when you lose momentum, adjusting is the most important part. The number one thing I would suggest for anyone who's compounding account. So if you go from $1,000, right? So you go from 10 to 100 to 1,000. So you're at $1,000, okay? So you're risking $10 to make $30, 1% of your account. Okay? This is where you're at. You do not switch this until you get to $2,000, okay? Okay, then you're up. Then you're trading. Then you're trading $2,000, right? You're risking 20 to make 60. The hardest thing that nobody does properly, okay? I promise you this because I was the same, is that once you go underneath $2,000, you need to go back to $10. You're only risking $20 to make 60 if you're above 2,000. Okay, the hardest adjustment is to go backwards, is to risk going back to 10 to make 30. Okay, if your account goes to, I don't even care if it goes to $19.99, okay? Great year. You're risking $20 to make $60, okay? The hardest thing is when you're building an account is that when you do take a little bit of losing, and let's say you cross the $2,000 here, you're risking 20 to make 60, and you get used to making, you know, $40, $50 per trade, going backwards to making only $15 to $20 per trade, right? That's the hardest thing. You must be able to be disciplined enough to go backwards and start risking 10 to make 30 again. It's the number one problem. Because if let's say you're at $1,500, right? And you're risking 20 to make 60, you're going to take much bigger losses, and that's really going to affect your account, okay? That's the hardest thing. And a lot of people, once they taste the money, they don't want to go backwards, right? You're used to making $100 per trade. It feels like chump change when you're back to making $50 a trade. You must be able to go backwards and adjust your risk and downsize again. You must, right? You must, right? It's very good practice to do this even if you don't have to. Okay, look at me right now. I'm risking anywhere between 200,000 to 400,000. Normally, I can risk up to 1.4. Okay, I can risk 900 to 1.4 per trade, right? Which means with my size of my account, I can risk up to $3,000 to $4,000 per trade. I'm allowed to do this. This is 1%, okay, for me. Do I do that? No. Right now, I'm lucky if I'm risking $500, $600 per trade because of the conditions of the market. So I've adjusted to the market because I'm not willing to get chopped up in this thing, right? So that's my number one thing I would suggest everybody gets used to, and even does it on purpose to force yourself to get used to that as well, right? You get a taste for the money, you just want to continue to make that money, and it sucks when you have to go backwards. Get used to adjusting, going backwards, going forwards will be a lot easier. And that's my number one thing that I always try to teach when you're compounding an account, because compounding's not easy because it takes discipline. I think the charts are going to go to the right today. Yeah, Aaron, what's going on? Ghost of Odyssey. The Discord is more valuable than the money. I think so. I think we provide an extremely amazing service. I have extended the I always say that the cutoff is Friday, and then I extend it over the weekend into Monday, because there's always that last person who's always like, oh, you got the discount, I forgot, blah blah blah, and I get 40 messages, not 40, but I get 40 messages of, man, is that discount still on? So today's the last day, literally today's the last day. So get it now if you want it. Discord, join, blah blah blah. Use the code Lord Otter if you want to join. Last day, final. Okay, I ain't here to do it anymore. And if you do want, everybody joking yesterday, they're all taking pictures of me with the spoon feeding. You guys are something else, man. There's gonna be spoon porn in my in the Discord. It gets a bit you guys are ridiculous, man. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. Steve Hickey, good to see you. Chris Rogers, JR Keen Bean, my man Nadeem, Tito Miller, good morning. Moonshine Army Piper, my brother, how you doing? Ricardo, Steve Hickey, good to see you. Thank you for being here, Getchy. The spoons, man. The spoons are real. They are. They're pretty. I think I do a good job with the spoons. Rick James. Sean, it's good to see you. Jojo. Jojo. IKEA furniture. I can't go down that route, man. I have done some IKEA furniture, but you got to use wood glue, man. You have to. Sometimes you got to PL some of the joints and stuff like that. IKEA doesn't travel, man. IKEA doesn't travel. Let's put it that way. Zerko, good to see you. Curbstar, good to see you. Django, Dusty. All right, rejection off the highs here. Bear divs up in here. Trying to hold VWAP. A little bit of an aggressive push here. Engulfing candle to the downside. Rotation down. Trend is still up this morning, so no trade right now. Continuation down. Oh, I didn't show the account. The account over the weekend. Okay, so over the weekend took 2 trades. 10,000 in the account. 26.7 right now. So we made about $1,300 on the weekend. Yeah, ish. $1,300, which is great. So account compounding 15,000. Trying to go to 40 this time. 15 to 40. We did 10 to 30, so I think we could do 15 to 40 now. So we're trying to do 15 to 40. We'll see if we get there slowly but surely. Be the turtle. But showing the trades, taking the trades, making crypto honest again, showing the account, taking the trades. All that fun stuff, and hopefully helping you guys navigate the charts. If you are new here, welcome. We're here live every morning, 8 a.m. till 10:15. We have an incredible Discord. We show you everything here. We're trying to make crypto honest again. Doesn't mean we're gonna succeed, but we gotta try, man. Terry, good to see you. Scalping the 3-minute time frame. Been doing this live for over What have we been doing this live scalping for 2 years now almost? Yeah. Trading for 4. Good times. Good times. Doggy Dog, Crypto Jung, good to see you. Jay, So Flowers, Getchy. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out. Dave Digital, my man. How was your weekend, Dave? Good to see you. Stay tuned to become a winner. Not a wiener, a winner. Okay. Alpha all day. I try, man. I just share what I know, right? I just share what I know. I think a lot of people out there sharing what they've watched, not what they know. Experience is everything, right? You time in the charts, practicing, it's that Bruce Lee shit, right? It's like, how many times have you practiced that one kick, right? I've been scalping the 3-minute time frame since I started, guys, right? Because I defined what kind of trader I wanted to be. I wanted to come to the charts, execute for 4 hours, and leave. That was my whole plan from day one. I decided, how do I want to do this? I built a strategy around that, and I've practiced this kick 1,000 times. I know how to swing trade. I know how to intraday trade. I know how to trade alts. Is it my specialty? Hell no, man. Right? Hell no. Base hits, simple trades. My volume could go up a little bit. My volume's high, man. My volume's pretty high, Morgan Freeman. I don't have that sexy Morgan Freeman voice, though. It's not crispy. How's volume? Is volume okay? It tells me if I turn it up right now, I'm going to be clipping, so I don't think it's, let me see here. What do we got here? Volume. Maxed out. Ladies and gentlemen. I could turn it up. Clip, 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 clip. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I think we're all right. I think you're all right. I'm louder than usual, says Mojo Jojo. What's going on? Good to see a Game of Coins. Good morning. Thank you for saying good morning, guys. Sound is perfect as usual. Yeah, you're beautiful. Grass and ass, baby. Let's go. That's the way. Great advice. Also really need this in today's lesson. Is there any video like this in the must videos? Yeah, there is a... Yeah, so if you go over here, I'm pretty sure we have a compounding an account video in here that'll tell you how to start with $1,000. Okay, I don't know. There's one in here somewhere. You can always search on the right hand side as well. 1,000. Oh, I could find it for you. I post it after the stream. Compound, maybe that one. I'll find it for you. Why isn't this? Do. Anyways. There are videos on it, and we also have lessons on it, and we can do a catered lesson to it today if you want. I mean, we always do lessons throughout the day, so we would be glad to help you with that. Oh, my son is up. Little man. Honestly, my son is so good at basketball, and I hate to break it to him, but he's not going to be tall. he's hitting, like, he's obsessed. He's like nonstop. 19 months and like, oh, Kobe Bryant, like so good. Like, and like, dads are biased, but I mean, this kid just sits there. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoosh, swish, 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 like so good. I used to play a lot of basketball as a kid too, which is funny because I'm really short, but ball is life in Toronto, man. Ball is life. Lava Ocean says, I'm searching for the Lord Otter indicator. So you go to indicators, top right, my man. You go to invite only, and you can find it in here. Just type in Lord, and it should just pop up right there, man. Okay. Hopefully that helps you, Mr. Ocean. Rotation down right now. Solana holding lows as well. NASDAQ, okay, V-shaped recovery after sweeping the lows coming into market open. Should be interesting. ES. So we can expect SPY to open up bearishly today just because of JD Vance saying there's been no deal. So somewhat bearishly open. Depending on what happens, we could see the gap fill or not. So we'll expect that this morning because obviously Mr. JD here. So retesting lows here. So retesting lows here. It may not be so dramatic. It may just be into here. And then we could fill back up here. So interesting market open. For news data this week, we don't have a heck of a lot, really. It's a pretty free willy kind of situation here. We have existing homes today, which, you know, whatever. People don't care about homes that much right now. It's more about inflation, oil, jobs. But important to watch, okay? Important to be prepared for this stuff. PPI in your eye data tomorrow morning. Producer price inflation, index inflation. Okay, so this is going to be interesting tomorrow. And then pretty much like clear sailing into the end of the week. So tomorrow, a little bit of data. Today, a little bit of data. We'll see how that affects the charts. I don't think it'll be too dramatic, but obviously there's always the threat of the tweet, right? We had JD Vance on the weekend come across and whatever he said, right? But it dumped the market, and we were able to short it in the Discord. I got short in here, took it down for a couple hundo, and then I shorted in here. Just simple trading. Nice rejection off these highs yet again. Okay. So prepared traders, profitable trader. We'll see how it goes today, guys. Clearly creating liquidity to the upside, liquidity to the downside, not taking the lows out of this area in here. When we zoom out, we can see that, you know, we have ramped up quite nicely. Looking here at the Bitcoin price action, right? Whenever I see this, like everybody's like, oh, distribution. I never heard so much distribution shit in my life. Mind my French, but, you know, constant. Right, so what allows us to look for this? Well, we clearly have a couple breaks in fake out, retracement, continuation, break, fake out, continuation, break, fake out, continuation, and then the news data that finally brings us down, right? So just ramping all the way up here and eventually, you know, rolling over. Now, there's going to be people who draw like head and shoulders and things in here and whatever you want to see. Whatever your eye wants to see, and they may be right. But what we need to understand as a community is where's the liquidity in this, right? Like, okay, that's fine and dandy. So where's the liquidity? So we know that there's, you know, these guys who are still holding their shorts, who are like, who have nothing better to do, right? These guys got nothing better to do. Then there's this guy, right? Then there's the late shorts on the JD Vance trade here, right here, late shorts, and then we have liquidity here. And liquidity here, and a very big imbalance in here. Okay, and then obviously this guy down here. Okay, but this is the reversal. Okay, so we must understand a couple of things in here when we're looking at the charts, right? So we have this reversal here. There's our reversal push out. Otter Gang was ready for the longs in here, which was pretty sweet. We caught a bunch of good trades in here, executed pretty nicely, right? And then we have this parabolic rise here. So this is a different type of uptrend here, but we can see this is parabolic, okay, into a rejection here. News driven, which means that generally, because we've dropped on news, but we were uptrending all last week, we're generally looking for an uptrend to continue. Okay, generally. Now, what's the idea as well is that we're up at the top of the range. Okay, so we have the the lower part, which is why we were longing down here, and then we have the higher part, which is why we are looking potentially for shorts up here. Okay, so we want to always try and trade in the buns. You never want to get noodle slapped, guys. You want to always define your buns specific to the time frame that you're trading. Welcome to the AlexOCrypto show. We talk about fucking hot dogs here. Keep it simple. You guys like big buns, or do you guys like getting noodle slapped in the face? You guys make the choice. I know I like a good old booty slap, okay? So, that being said, define our range, right? So if we understand where our liquidity is and what we're doing right now, which is an uptrend, we are pushing here and we are enticing buyers, but we have distributed up at the highs, right? And we have rolled over and broken structure. We should be looking for a corrective move, right? ABC, right? We all passed kindergarten. We're all good here, right? So the issue with ABC here, and I ain't no Elliott wave theorist, guys. I ain't the last guy you want to talk about ABC 1, 2, 3, 5 wave, 6 wave, zigzag, polywag things, okay? It's too much Pokemon for me. I just need to know where liquidity is. So I am looking for this. However, this can change to this. This can change to this, okay? And I'm prepared either way. As a scalper, I just need to understand where's the liquidity, how are we going to get there, and how do I take advantage of price action? Right now, we have rejected off the top of the liquidity grab, right? Rolling over, losing VWAP, coming down, coming for liquidity at the lows, right? So it's pretty simple, but you got to know what to look for. And that's what we teach in the Discord, obviously. Okay, so if this, then that. So what haven't we done on this drop? We have not taken the liquidity out of here. We have also not taken the imbalance out of here, which is this impulsive move, right? You can imagine this, right? You got, who do we got here? You got this guy right here, Mrs. Melissa here, or Miss Teen Crypto, and she sees the big pump, and she goes long, and she's still holding this trade. Is she safe here? Well, I would generally think no. And then you got our good friend here, Mr. Curtis Hill, and he's short from the highs, and he's also added to his short here, bringing his average price into here. So he's here, and Miss Teen Crypto's here. Okay, you got two situations. Who's gonna get hunt first? Well, that's why we use price action and market structure to hunt these people, because they are liquidity for the markets. Okay. Now Curtis Hill and Miss Teen Crypto have paid themselves. They are in profits and they are winning, but they are still on the books, right? And they want to balance the books. So how do we get there, right? So if this, then that. Now that we've broken this low, I would look for this push back up after some sort of liquidity sweep in here, because we do have liquidity in the lows. Okay, however, if we are going to push up into here, we could be met with a clean rejection up into this high here, right? And a rotation back down. Okay, because why? Because there's still liquidity in the lows here from people thinking that they can get giggle long and make lots of money. So I'm favoring longs because of the uptrend. I also know that we're in the top of a range. So if this, then that. I want to short the tops, buy the lows. Okay. I understand where liquidity is and how to get there. And then you put that all together and then you zoom into whatever time frame you're looking to trade, like the 3-minute or the 15-minute or the 12-minute, and you take advantage of it that way. But you must understand how to do this. You must understand your trend. You must understand price action. You must understand structure. Oh, look, there's a low. We've broken it. So I'm looking for corrective price action, right? However, this can change on a whim, right? This can change into a higher low right here, right? This could go into parabolic up only. Donald Trump, we're exiting the war. We're going to the moon, right? So we prepare as best as possible, right? It's not easy, but you can make it easier on yourself if you know what you're looking for. That's so nasty. VWAP slap? Put a 1 in the chat if you're long right now, and put a 2 in the chat if you're short, and put a 3 in the chat if you're skiing on your hands right now. Thank you for being here. I'm in a 3, and I'm very grateful for everybody being here. All right. Thank you for supporting the channel. Miss Teen Crypto, what's going on? Misting Crypto, they haven't given me my press pass for Bitcoin conference yet, man. They're holding out on me. I guess I'm not going to go. Ryan Smith, good to see you. Melissa, God bless. Good to see you. Melissa's been here from single-digit subscribers. Ben, Curbstar, French Toaster, Barack, good to see you guys. Dusty, good morning. Marador, Terry, Spud Webb, Allen Iverson, Muggsy Bogues. Yeah, man. AI was like my hero growing up, man. AI was definitely my hero. Practice? You talking about practice? I always wore number 3 in basketball. I didn't get approved, no. I didn't get that approval email. Maybe you could help me. Message me on Discord. That would be kind of you. I would appreciate your help. I've applied for it. They just didn't send anything to me. If they don't give it to me, I'll just go on vacation with my family. Straight up. I'll just enjoy Vegas. I don't mind. But yeah, we'll see. They canceled the conference. What's your new move for BTC? My new move? Oh, I don't know my new move. 1 + 1 is +2. Nice, baby. Baby, I sent you a message on your ticket. Hopefully that gets sorted. Okay. Curtis Hill, short. Bunch y'all short. Nice. Good job. Coming down into, clean rejection. Last day for the sale, guys, and I'm not here to. This is just for all the slow people who. It's last day. Like Friday, I always say Friday's the last day, but then we extend it over the weekend into Monday. Use code Lord Otter if you want to join the Discord. All that good stuff. Last day for the sale, though. None of that. No more of that. Rotation down. View up slab continuation down here. So a bunch y'all short. Well, we had the bear div up top here into downtrending momentum rotation down. I think right now it's a bit of we're right back into the hot dog zone locally, right? So we're right back into the chop. So a little bit of patience right now. I wasn't really interested in shorting this thing right now, right? Sorry, guys, I'm distracted. I'm talking to Randy right now, trying to figure out what this press pass thing's all about. Short, long. Short, long. Bitcoin is trash. I feel pink today. I feel pink today too, Dusty. Dusty, you know it. What's going on, D Jenny? Good to see you. Terry, maybe canceled since Iran asked for. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. King Froggle. Yeah, 3 crazy market, not being an amby-pamby. I've taken way less trades, King Froggle. It's the patience has paid me like tremendously, like over time. I mean, yes, I'm used to having like $2,000 to $4,000 days, but I haven't had. So I've been having like $800, $1,000 days, $1,200 days, but I haven't had like bad losing days because I've been more patient, which is good, right? So like I've really mitigated my downside with trading less, which is the key, right? I mean, I'd rather my account look like this, right, rather than this, like a lot of the time, because this is a lot more peaceful, man. This is ching, and my mind is much more at peace, which is key with trading, right? Right now, this is not. I mean, VWAP slap was available here, guys. I missed that, but rotation down right now, quite weak. Nasdaq contrarian, so contrarian. Like, what's going on with this? So Nasdaq's a bad confluence right now, guys. Very bad. I may not even look at this right now. SPY. We'll see if we gap down, but yeah, this isn't going to be helping me. We could go USDT dominance. Yeah, I hate USDT dominance, man. That's for Crypto Crank and Geo, man. That's their thing. They like the Diddy and the Diddy and Biddy tango or something like that. I don't know. I don't tango, man. I two-step. I two-step. Me and the US 100 and the Biddy. We two-step. It's because I got a pistol in my pants. If you know, you know. Oh my God. Okay, me and Randy figured it out. What a bunch of bullshit. So a friend of the channel sent me to the 2025 website instead of the 2026 website. I'm in the past, guys. I'm in the past. All right? I'm in the past. Is that RSI? Yeah, it's RSI, bro. Good morning, light man. Good to see you, Sam. Good to see you. Good afternoon. No Django Tango. Django's got enough tango for us all. D Jenny Bruins are in the playoffs. Yeah. the playoffs are a shit show this year, guys, for the NHL. I feel like if the Avs don't win, if the Avalanche or the Oilers don't win, it's just gonna be like weird. It's gonna be weird, man. Watch the like Utah win it or some weird shit like that, man. I thought my trading view was muted for a second. That's it. You know it. You know it, Alexander G. You know it. All right, good pushback here. Into VWAP, aggressive. 8:45, not bad. Trying to push back. It's not really worth the squeeze right now. Aggressive move through. VWAP is bullish. We have continuation higher lows here. Imbalance sweep. Continuation up. We have a nice push on the ES and oil. Bart Simpson potential rollover. Solana looks like it's leading the way. Very choppy and poppy right now. Bitcoin trying to push through. Showing strength. So thank you everybody for being here. We went over the liquidity situation. Let's go over Market Cipher a little bit. So when looking at Market Cipher, we're always trying to see, bias to either which way, right? It's an oscillator at best. So whenever we have an oscillator, we must understand that oscillators have limits, right? You have overbought and oversold. When you oscillate within an oscillator, you can get to points of extreme. And that's where you're typically looking for reversals. However, sometimes they can just hang out up here, which isn't very helpful. So always be aware of that these sections are always going to confuse you. So what you're generally waiting for the oscillation is to give you a sign of strength like this, okay? Just like price action, you're looking for, that strength sign, okay? That's going to allow you to take advantage. So what can we see really, right? So when we look at the 3-day shows strength, higher low, okay? Higher low. But there is a bigger trend in here that we won't talk about. We talk about it a lot on the Discord, the warning signs right now of this, because money flow is red. So be very cautious with thinking this is bullish right now. Very cautious because there's some other things on the 3-day that's very concerning to me. Okay, and we are in a macro downtrend. So looking at the weekly candle close, the weekly candle close is it's an indecision and a rejection off the highs, right? You can see buyers failed to push price higher, and JD Vance's announcement didn't really help the candle close this week. But we do see, a crawl up here looking like, potentially for a pushback here on the weekly, which is good. However, cautious up at the highs. If we're isolating price within this area, we can see that we are just at the top of the highs here, chopping, right? So this is a area of caution in my opinion, because when you're up at the highs of the range, you're typically looking to rotate to the downside of the range, right? Whenever we were up here, if you were looking for shorts, you have been very successful in making lots of money. So heed the warning, okay? The daily here is, I don't like it because of the amount of, how many times did we hear distribution? Yes, last week, right? Distribution, and up only, right? Right, liquidity of the highs, distribution, right? So distribution doesn't necessarily mean rejection. It just means retracement and continuation because of the trend, like we were talking about. But the daily here is suggesting a little bit of cooling off, right? Whenever you want to forecast on Market Cipher, you always want to draw out what you think could possibly happen and then look at time, right? So if I go VWAP and VWAP starts going like this, right? And then we bounce like this, right? How long is this going to take? So we look vertically here and we would see that we're looking for Wednesday. So midweek reversal potentially, okay? Midweek reversal. So we're looking to cool off in the next couple days and bounce potentially, right? Like our job is to forecast. It doesn't mean we're going to be exactly correct, but this is telling me we're overextended and we should rotate to the downside. VWAP's overextended. It needs to really cross over for us to get bullish again, okay? And then we can look at time, right? And time's going to tell us, look, this is by Wednesday, Okay, very important. Time analysis is the hardest thing to do in all of trading, right? Time is money, but time is hard with trading. Okay, that's why you have to have your reference points, like your 1 minute and your 15, your 1 hour, your 4 hour, your 4 hour, your daily. You have to know your reference points to doing good analysis on time frames. Okay, that's very important. Learn about it. The 12-hour here is suggesting a little bit of a pushback. Continuation up. Can it recover? We'll see. Money is still green. So green grass means that we could push up here. Bullish divergence, reset, rounding, continuation here. So potential for a pushback here. JD Vance dumps, pushback, continuation, and up for Wednesday. We'll see, right? So can we cross over here? That would bring us into Tuesday into Wednesday. Interesting. Things are lining up. All right. So the 8-hour is something I just check for money flow all the time. Grass is green. That's bullish. So looking good here. And then the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1. My bias for the day. How am I going to trade a bias for the day? Well, it's going to allow me to say that, hey, in the next 4 hours, we're going to get 3 candles. Or in the next 3 candles, we're going to have the day, right? So the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get 4-hour candles today. What is it going to look like, right? Well, maybe we push a little bit, right? Maybe we reject a little bit. Nice push right now. Aggressive move through VWAPs, typically bullish. Looking for continuation right now. Sweep of the lows, continuation up into imbalance. This shows strength right now. Not a trade setup here, but nice push. Liquidity, liquidity. I'm more interested in this liquidity here. You can see the exhaustion here. Nice push this morning. Coming into the top of the hour. Continuation up here. Pretty bullish candle. Could be SFP of the high. Interesting. Standard deviation 1 rejection. Still not worth the squeeze. 0.5% here. But moving, which is good. You can see the volume coming in, showing strength. NASDAQ climbing as well after the rejection off the news. Good strength here. So the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1. No trade for me right now. The 4 hours suggests pushing up. The 3 hours suggests pushing up as well. And the 2 hour, right? So you got like the bull divs here, stiletto pattern. If you know, you know. Right? You got the stiletto pattern in here, which is a bullish pattern. Okay, looking for that. So the sweep, the chop creates divergences, as you can see. And divergences typically return to where they started, which would be up in here. Right? So this looks to return to this. Okay. And we can see that right now because it's ripping, baby. It's ripping. Let's go. Nice push here. Breakout continuation here on Biddy. Can it keep going? 364 people on the live stream. You guys, only 97 likes, man. I'm giving it all away today. I should stop. I should stop. Oh, man. Oh, man. If you need that trading view indicator in the family, just chat with Alex. I'll hook it up there with chat with Alex. For anybody in the Discord, if you want the indicator. I think a couple people asked. Nice pushback. Things are not following the lines, so all these confusions. Morgan Freeman, brother, you have been exceptionally informative today. Good shit. No problem, man. Markets are going to receive a big shocker today. The shocker. A spiritual berserker shocker. I had to, man. My son's trying to make the like when we're listening to like some, some metal, me and my son, he's trying to make the bullhorns, right? I call them the bullhorns, just to be on the safe side. And he's doing like he's doing this. He does. He's like, yeah, because he can't do he's trying to. Little legend, man. What a little legend. Too good, man. So good. Yeah, the Star Trek thing. But he's doing it like that, man. It's weird. It's just like, I don't know. The sloth claw. So sick. He's such a he's trying to do it while we're driving, right? And he's just so good. What's going on, Jeanette? Good to see you. Didn't even come for that liquidity, really? All right. Interesting. Continuation up. Nice push here. 1 hour trying to push out. We'll see if it wants to follow through here. Patience right now, guys. Don't be enticed too much. We have broken down trending momentum, right? So a lot of people are like looking at this trade right here. It's not my style, but this is potential, right? There's potential here if you like this momentum break, but it's not something I typically take. There's a couple traders in our Discord who trade like that, and they're successful. All right. Nice push. Overextended on market cipher. Breakout retest, continuation trade here. VWAP holding. Almost 9 o'clock here. NASDAQ consolidation continuation. ES consolidation as well. V-shaped recovery. Be interested to see the SPY. SPY is probably not going to gap down too bad. Probably even higher. Gap and pop. This is looking strong though on the ES, which has come back and held the lows. So we're probably looking for a gap up right now on the SPY. So I don't think we're gapping down. Probably gap here. We'll see. Oil rolling over. Bart Simpson. I mean, oil's looking to come back into here. Retest of highs. Psychological level 100, right? Bitcoin overextended. Late longs getting trapped right now. So no real setup here. I mean, we have like low to high, probably golden pocket bounce in here. Liquidity grab. Not something that I was looking for. VWAP's right in our face. Aggressive moves through VWAP's typically bullish. Okay, retest our previous highs. Continuation up potentially here. Okay, looking to come for this liquidity and this liquidity here. Major resistance up at 71,400. But I don't like this. I like to come for these lows, especially this guy over here. Is my head in the way? My head's probably in the way. There you go. We'll see. If this, then that. Beautiful stiletto pattern here, though, on the 12-minute. If you don't know, now you know. Stiletto. So you get like an SFP or swing failure, V-shaped recovery into a consolidation down. So you get like a V-shape in here, and then you'll get chop. This creates a divergence. Sometimes the chick, she's got like open toes, and they're like a big-ass toenail. So be careful of the toenail. Sometimes it does another sweep of the lows, and then it bounces. Okay, so you got to be aware of that. But very effective pattern if you know what to look for and look how to trade it. Okay, you're looking for it to bottom out and then sweep or just make some higher highs and higher lows. This will create divergences. as we can see down here. But careful of that toe. That toe gets a lot of people if you don't prepare for the toe. Like there's no toe on this one. You can see this is your heel, right? You don't have the toe, which sweeps the heel. You just have an uptrend form here. Okay. It works visually, right? You got to have these things like, it's all pattern recognition, right? If you need toes, if you need balloon dogs, if you need, you know, whatever helps you make money, man. Do you care if you go up to your wife at the end of the day and be like, I traded this nasty, big toenail today and I made $8,000. Does she care that you traded a toenail? Or does she care that you banked $8,000, right? It's what you see, right? Maybe my mind's a little bit messed up. We all know that. That's why I'm here hanging out with you guys. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's how you execute on it and how you make money off of it and how you manage your risk. Right? That's the key. Does it have jam though? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does like a double bottom sweep. Who knows? Quick reminder to smash the like buttons today. 400 people in here, 141 likes, guys. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Being a dad is the most rewarding gift from God. It absolutely is, man. It is the best, man. I live in Tool. Tool is my number one playlist, bro. So I wouldn't consider Tool metal though. But I'm not like a, you know. We won't go down that avenue. Tool is not something you listen to. Tool is somewhere you go. It's like a adventure. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's it. Schism is your jam. I'm more of a lateralis guy. I'm all about Fibonacci. So I mean, I like the Grudge too. Oh man, don't get me going. Don't get me going. Look on my Twitter. On my Twitter, on my X, I said, must listen to. Here's the playlist, guys. So Sober, Opiate, Eulogy, Ticks and Leeches, Jambi, Invincible, 46 and 2. That's incredible. Parabole and Parabola. You got to listen to them together. All right. Vicarious. Hooker with a Penis. Yes, it is a song. It is good. Schism is good as well. And Lateralis. Lateralis is a given, but you got to listen to it. Change your life. The Pot. Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your hand. So good, man. So good. Love it. Maynard is something, man. Danny Carey. You can't beat Danny Carey. Best drummer in the world. Consolidation at the highs here. Trapping traders still. Doji engulfing continuation trade. Wick test trying to push up. Still no trade here, guys. I mean, we didn't even have like an aggressive move through VWAP to justify taking this long in here. Continuation up here, looking to come for liquidity of the highs. First stop is here, 71,250. Then we're looking to come for these highs up here. Yeah. Continuation up here. Congrats on your longs if you are long. No trade for me right now. 905. Thank you everybody for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out. That's going to be stuck in my head now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Biddy trying to push. Yeah, we'll see if it goes, Sam. This is looking okay, man. NASDAQ looks strong too. We'll see how the SPY gaps up this morning. I'm going to go say good morning to my family. and top up my coffee so that we're ready for market open. Here's the coffee trade, everybody. The famous coffee trade. Okay.
All the gang. Gang.
Last day for the sale.
Canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Wait for the trade. All the gang. Gang. That's how the money is made. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, 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 nambi, bambi. Wait for the trade. Hardest gang. That's how the money is made. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi. Wait for the trade. All the gang. That's how the money is made. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi. All the dang. Gang. Wait for the trade. All the gang. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Yeah. All the gang. Gang. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Wait for the trade. All the gang. That's how the money is made. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be a nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi. Douche canoe, nambi, bambi.
It's weird. We always lose 40 people. It's always like 40 people leave it. Those are all the TikTok brains. It's always the TikTok brains, right? We always lose about 40 people on the live stream every time we go for a coffee. I guess it's let's see, where are they going? That's what I always wonder, where are they going? Maybe they're going to trade live trading. Let's see, where would they go? I mean, there's some great people on here. I would go here. This guy's got a pretty weird beard. He doesn't have the connection yet, but he's doing all right. Who do we got here? You got these two guys. Yeah, Adam and Steve. Not an Adam and Eve pattern. Jay Dunn, he does all right. Jay Dunn does all right, I think. He's got like the Lambo pictures and all that stuff. Team Bull. Oh, this guy's definitely killing gold, man. Look at this guy trades the ears on Bart Simpson. All right. She's trading live too. She's probably better than all of us. Let's be honest. She's definitely better than all of us. All right. Yeah, these guys definitely are like thumbnail masters. Look at these thumbnails, guys. Man, these guys are just crushing the thumbnails. Oh, who's that? Who's that sexy man? Who's that sexy man? Oh, Jason Casper. Let's go. That's great, man. There's some alpha out there, man. Some alpha omegas. Thumbnails all made in India. Yeah. Oh, man. They don't even... Whenever they don't hear anymore, human voice. Yeah, it's true. What's going on, Crypto Dom? Good to see you, man. Thank you for always tuning in on your smart TV, bro. God bless. Crypto for Columbus. The music keeps me. That's Dave Digital then. Golden Child, good to see you. How you doing? Vicarious, yeah, let's go, baby. I'm on a Lateralis binge right now. And Invincible. Invincible is oof, right? 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 Oh, you guys are done. Right? It makes you feel like you're preparing for war. Right? So good, man. So good. Warrior. So good. This looks like follow through, guys. Anybody long on this? Continuation up here. Looking strong. Looking strong. NASDAQ. Yes, sweep and go. SPY gap up. We got 17 minutes till market open. Got a couple questions from Discord members to go over today about leverage, compounding accounts. That's going to be great in the Discord. Today is the last day for the Discord sale. Only happens every 6 months. Okay, so I would play the whole track, but I can't because you know how it rolls. Quick 40% on virtual. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Parabola and parabola among, yeah. But have you ever had just parabola and no parable? It's so bad, right? Have you ever had that where you're listening to parable and then you get no parable after? So you get the whole build up and then no, like no. You ever see the memes? If you know, you know. If you were going 90 and a 35. Sorry, parable became parabola. Have a nice day. If you know, you know. Strength here, continuation up here. No trade, just waiting. Bulls in control since the lows here, continuing to push. Solana pushing as well, coming for the liquidity of the highs into resistance. NASDAQ pushing and rotation down for oil. So patience this morning. We've had a bunch of top-down analysis. What we can see is there's potential for a pushback into a rejection. Looking at the higher term time frames, and generally what we can see is we have a little bit of a momentum break. In my opinion right now, whenever I see this on a Monday morning especially, we've established lows, 3 drives. We're pushing out. We're trapping longs for a potential sweep of the lows and bounce. So this is something that I would be more likely to be looking for. And we can also look to trade into that sweep of the lows with a potential short this morning. Coming into retest golden pockets up here is more unlikely than just coming into like a simple liquidity sweep and dump this morning. Key level of resistance at 71.4. Okay, just slowly trickling down, really not changing structure as of yet. I will look for this high to be mitigated, putting in a candle close above here, and then I'd be looking for a retracement continuation more along those lines if we're looking for longs. We've just shot up too aggressively right now for me to consider taking the long. There wasn't really a setup down here that I was interested in. So pushing out, looking for potential retrace continuation. Also looking for that sweep, fake out, trapping all the traders up here this morning, coming down for the lows. That's the potential for a pink box slap maybe. Maybe we get a little pink box tickle today. We'll see. However, looking to come back for this JD Vance tweet or announcement, not tweet, announcement, right? So looking to come back into this imbalance. How we behave in this area is going to be critical to see if we push and continue or if we reject and rotate down. So it's going to be an interesting day. We got a good week ahead of us. We do have some news, not a whole bunch of news, nothing too exciting, guys. We do have existing home sales today at 10. I don't think it's really going to move the markets too much. The only thing that's going to probably move the market a little bit is the PPI tomorrow morning, which we'll bring in with you guys. So thank you guys for being here on the channel, hanging out, taking the trades, showing the trades, making crypto honest again, kind of the deal here. So it's, we're all here to kind of navigate the charts together, trade together, traders helping traders. We've been slowly but surely compounding the account, showing the trades up to 26,700 and change. Okay. We have compounded an account from 10,000 to 43,000. We took $33,000 in profit in front of everybody. Then we went from 10,000 to 30,000, took $20,000 in profit or $15,000 in profit in front of everybody. Now we're trading $15,000 to 40,000, and we're at 26 right now in front of everybody. Okay, showing you guys the withdrawals, taking the trades, all of that stuff along the way, trying to make, this is possible, right? It is possible. And I will show you how I do it on a daily basis. So thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. Traders helping traders. And thank you guys for slapping up that like button. 400 people on the live stream, 164 likes. If you do want to take your trading further, we've had a sale on all Easter, but this is, we said the last day was Friday. There's always some late comers over the weekend, so this is your last day to lock in this price. It never goes this low. Only twice a year do we go this low for the discount sale. So you can lock that in for life right now if you do want to join the premium Discord. 150 videos, 8 traders, signals, setups. The best Discord in all crypto. Okay. Coming into market open, let's see how this behaves. We got 11 minutes here. We got a breakout continuation. Like I said, probably trapping longs up at the highs. But strength nonetheless. You don't want to fade the strength. NASDAQ continues to climb. We can see the ES climbing as well. Looking strong into market open, which is always a cause for concern on Mondays. Obviously, they're trying to... we had the rollover due to JD Vance's announcement of no deal with Iran over the weekend. So obviously they wait for the weekend to announce these things, and then the market kind of has to adjust into Mondays. So it's best for us to get our popcorn, be a little bit more patient on a Monday, especially after all this volatility that's created falsely through announcements and stuff like that. We let our charts kind of bake, and that allows us to have a more clear vision of which direction they want to send price, and then we can take advantage of that. That's kind of the whole point. So thank you guys for smacking those like buttons and hanging out here. Hopefully you've all had a wonderful weekend. It seems like you guys have. Touching some grass, touching some ass. That's good. Boring weekend. Boring is good. Boredom creates creativity. So if you are bored, there's always something to do. Work on yourself. Learn some new things. All that good stuff. Lord Otter is the code to have a $13 discount for life. MMIWLGG making crypto honest again. That's it. If you have work Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, you should take lunch during the Discord live. It's highly possible that you make more money during that time than you do at work. I mean, we trade live and we give the I mean, you guys, there's no delay or anything. We live trade in the Discord, so you guys get to see how I trade. It's more intimate. It's gay. But we pull out these spoons, right? We pull out these spoons so it's not gay. Oh, we gotta have a laugh, don't we, Dave? We get the spoons out and we just sit there like this, and things happen, man. Things just magically happen. That's all. And sometimes we get talk about giant cocks, right? Alex's flex is this giant cock. Cocking. We're talking about cocking. But we show it all. That's it, right? That's what matters. So thank you guys for being here. Coming in. Okay, 8 minutes. Sweep of the high. Still hasn't taken this liquidity, so it's still chop at the top, in my opinion. Looking strong here. Good strength. All cock is giant when you're 5'3". Exactly, Sam. It's all about proportions, bro. It's all about proportions. It may touch the floor, but I mean, my leg's only 2 inches long, right? Oh, man. You can tell how small Alex is compared to the teaspoon. That's so true. It's that is a teaspoon. That's like, you know, that spoon that goes in the sugar bowl, the little one, the little sugar one. That's what spoon I'm holding there. Do you have to use 2 hands to squeeze it? Well, with my hands, I mean, I can barely hold my toothbrush, guys. So, of course, I have to use both hands. Right? Of course I have to use 2 hands. And here we go. Off the rails before market open. As usual. As usual. Right? Hey, man, if you're a hobbit like I am and you can't take a short joke, you're going to have a terrible life, man. Just get over it. God made you as you're meant to be. Of course, I wanted to play basketball and I wanted to be a pro athlete, but, you know, God squished me, right? So it's okay. Acceptance. It's a jelly tasting spoon. It's like Fun Dip, right? Dave Digital, right? It's like Fun Dip. Good morning. So Trump's blocking the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, he's forcing everybody to come get American oil now. Kind of smart, in my opinion. If you got your little Strait of Hormuz here, right? Here's your ocean and here's Iran, right? And here's your strait. And now it's like, okay, we'll come to the Gulf of America where you can get all the boats are coming here now. Kind of smart. Just saying. And you're cutting off China from Iranian oil, and China gets 50% of their oil from Iran. kind of 4D chess or whatever they call it. Just saying. But hey, I'm not here to talk politics. I don't give a shit. As long as price goes up and down and to the right, we're here to make money. We got to be aware of these things, but we don't have to be married to them. It does help with investing, though, long term. Continuation follow through. Okay, coming for liquidity now. Nice push here for Biddy. Nice sweep of the low continuation here. Quite slow. NASDAQ continues to climb. V-shaped recovery, higher high coming in. So that's very bullish here coming in for NASDAQ this morning. On the open, JD Vance announcement dumps the market, recovering halfway up the candle. So we're almost fully filled in this box here. If we're looking for like the gap fill, this would be our gap fill that's left. Coming into market open, which is a clear sign of strength. So congratulations on your longs if you are in one. If you're not, well, patience now. We don't want to top blast. Coming in for liquidity right now. Sweep. Overextended to the upside. VWAP standard deviation 2.5. Continuation up. Strength. See where we get to here, guys. The Gulf of America. It is. That's what it's called. I mean, he can just camp out and stop all of Iran's money, basically, from leaving. And then he can force everybody to take his oil. Kind of smart, man. I don't know. Nobody saw that, did they? You can't cross the thing because there's mines? Well, good. You can go over here and get ours. We got Venezuelan oil now. We'll load you up, no problem. Kind of smart, just saying. If you bought the coffee trade, you're up. Let's go. All right. 2 minutes here. Kind of smart. It's all crazy anyways. We don't know jack. We're just little peons here trying to click a button, trying to make our little money, right? They're talking billions and trillions of dollars of trade. And we're here clicking to try and make $200, you know? So just know your role, Boulevard, right? Patience in here. Nice sweep coming into the open. Sweep back in, coming for late longs. Continuing to push here. And push here. So very nice strength this morning. Expecting a gap up now for the SPY. We'll see how we open. Exciting times, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Monday fun day. Thank you for supporting the channel, hanging out here. I do appreciate you guys. Smashing those likes. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see where we get to here. Continuation up. Looking to push. 1 minute till open. Overextended bearish divergence. Pink box warning sign. Nice push here. Market cipher overextended to the upside as well. Both ways. Yeah, both ways. A little break of momentum here. Trying to continue coming for the liquidity. Bottoming structure. Head and shoulders. Right. You got your little head and shoulders here. Trying to push out. Neckline. Right. Everybody neckline, measure move, put your little thingy here. Well, works out. We'll see, though. It's not somewhere where I'd look to take the trade right now. Overextended to the upside. So patience right now. No trades. Still waiting. Taking the trades, showing the trades, letting you know if I'm preparing to enter, yada, 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 yada. Okay? This is never financial advice. You do you. Market is open. Let's go, baby. Where's my gap? Where's my gap on the SPY? Nothing. NASDAQ pushing. Okay, we're through that gap. That gap has been filled for the NASDAQ. Bitcoin flat. SPY. Where's the SPY? Why isn't the SPY opening here? Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour. A little delay here. Interesting. Rotation down here. Bearish divergence coming into market open. We'll see if we want to continue here. NASDAQ continuing to rip to the upside. Looking very strong here. ES continuing to rip as well. The SPY is open today, right, guys? Bearish divergence continuation. What's going on, M4? Good to see you. Shark Fins. Was the SPY not trading today? Am I missing out on something? Hello? Rotation down here, coming back to retest previous highs. Is the SPY open today? Yes. It is open today. Why isn't it moving? It's market open. Rotation up. Taking the high here. Key resistance. Rotation down on Bitcoin. Hello. Gap down on the SPY here. Interesting. I'm on a different SPY. Gap down. That's okay. We can use this one. Gap down. Continuing to fall here. Interesting. Rotation down. Bitcoin still looking relatively okay. I would look for a sweep into this area here. We can go swing low to swing high here and look for a potential retracement continuation into VWAP. Patience right now. Rotation down, dumping. Interesting. NASDAQ has filled the gap, so it's come all the way back to fill the gap. Now it's rotating down, which is bearish in my opinion. Oil's bottoming out, trying to climb. Bitcoin down, coming back, retesting, trapping longs up at the highs like we said. Patience right now. SPY continues to bleed. NASDAQ holding. Retest to previous highs. Continuation up. Pretty overextended to the upside right now. SPY exhaustion into our resistance zone. Biddy not taking the liquidity out of this high right now, so a little bit of a failed sweep here this morning. Coming back into VWAP, potential continuation here. Rotation down. Patience right now. We have a gap down here, so this suggests we can come back for this. Especially because our NASDAQ's so overextended. And we look at the ES as well, right? And this SPY just doesn't want to open up, so we can watch this one, which is fine. So weird. Retest to previous highs, continuation up here for Bitcoin. I prefer lower. I definitely prefer lower. SPY. Okay, NASDAQ defending the lows. Continuation up. Order block tap. Continuation up. Exhaustion up at the highs. Rotation down. Looking to come for liquidity into here. Retest to previous highs. 2,500. Being tapped right now. Continuation up. Sweep down below on Biddy. Sweep and go. Still no trade, guys. Still waiting here. Sweep and go. Market open. I prefer in here. Yeah. Overextended to the upside though, so a little bit risky taking a long in here just because of how this has pushed, right? Very overextended on this move. Just not taking this liquidity here. Interesting. So we'll see. Discord live today as well. We'll do lessons and reviews on trading strategies in the Discord today. We're also going to cover, I think, leverage and position size and compounding an account. Very important stuff to know how to do. We'll talk about that today. Thank you guys for being on the live, hanging out here, supporting the channel, smashing up likes, all that good stuff. 480 people here on the live stream. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here and hanging out. We'll see where we get to today. Oil looking a little bit weak here. Rotation down, potentially. This SPY's still bleeding out here. NASDAQ coming back down, humble pie. Tweezer top, rotation down. Bitcoin rotation down, continuation down, coming back for late longs like we talked about. Trapping traders up at the highs. I'm surprised we didn't take this high here though. See if we get follow through. VWAP slap. Still no trade here. Still waiting. Coming down for the slap. Slap and go. A little bit early for the VWAP slap. A little bit early. Retest to previous highs on the NASDAQ. Solana needs to come lower. Solana needs to come here. Bitcoin holding. Continuation down here on Biddy. Overextended to the upside, coming back. Mini Bart Simpson rotation down into VWAP. No trade here on VWAP. Too aggressive into VWAP. I'd like to see the behavior around VWAP here first. Front run so far. Bear is starting to take control here. We can see that. Can we get a pushback here on the SPY? Coming into VWAP here for the slap. No trade here for VWAP. 30 seconds on this candle. Continuation down. Very aggressive candle, guys. Very aggressive. Giving back all those gains. All those gains back into the VWAP here. Still waiting. NASDAQ rolling over still. SPY's finding a little bit of support. Not a hell of a lot, though. Solana rotation down. Needs to come lower. Where's the WAP on Solana here? Yeah. Funny. That's funny. Aggressive move through VWAP's typically bearish. Okay. Overextended to be taking shorts right now. Rotation down here on Bitcoin. If you did short up here, GG's. Good job. Put a 2 in the chat if you are short. Good job, everybody who had this big diamond balls to short there. I love seeing you guys win if you guys take the trades. Nice trade. Nice shunts. Nadeem. Dylan. On Sol. Nice. I mean, we had the resistance here on Sol as well. Don't forget to pay yourselves, okay? NASDAQ still looks strong, guys, so don't forget to pay yourselves. Make sure you de-risk. Nice rotation down here. No strength on SPY yet. Pink box for the win, guys. Pink box for the win. My God. Nice little signal here. Jeez. Okay, here's a pushback. As expected. Breakout, retest, continuation trade. Coming back up for late shorts. See if it comes back for a wick test here. Battling at the WAP. Aggressive move through VWAPs, typically bullish. So we're going back and forth through VWAP here. Defending this low right now. The bulls are trying to defend the low, rotation up. We never took liquidity out of the highs here, so we could potentially rotate to the highs here. So remember, our options this morning, what we were looking for is rotation into liquidity of the highs or sweep of the lows, right? Sweep of the lows down in here, depending on where it wants to come. Don't want to trade the hot dogs, right? We're right in the middle. So patience right now. Unless we see like some good probable evidence of here to go in either direction, it's probably no trade. Aggressive move through VWAP. Both ways tells me to be patient here. I always go with the most recent one though. So we're bullish right now if we push back. So pushing back here, pretty good. NASDAQ holding, SPY. Okay, a little bit of bottoming here on the SPY, trying to hold. And exhaustion here at the lows on the NASDAQ. So looking like there's some strength here. Solana pushing back as well. Continuation up. Defending this low was important. You can see strength in the move here. 4 minutes till orb. Thank you everybody for being on the live, supporting the channel. Okay, continuation here. Reclaim of the trend line here. So breakdown, retest, continuation, reclaim of the trend line. It's bullish as well. Nice pushback here. Very aggressive candle down and up here, coming back for all these late longs. Very scammy price action in my opinion. It's absolute trash, man. This is trash. Okay, push back. Weakness on SPY. Strength on oil? No. Strength on oil. Higher low. Continuation up. Short still potentially good here. It's an aggressive retest though for shorts. Solana with a double top here, continuation up. Interesting. Okay. Still waiting. 71,000 being defended here. Little chop at 71. Rotation to 71.4 is what we're looking for. Rotation into our resistance level here. NASDAQ still bullish. SPY trying to push back. Upside potential here. Continuation. VWAP slap and go. 2 minutes till orb. Halfway down the candle, continuation up. Still no trade, guys. Still waiting. Still waiting. Aggressive move down, aggressive move up. Chop at the WAP, man. I like higher here, though. I like upside potential here. Only because this low has been defended and we haven't taken liquidity out of the highs. NASDAQ. Okay, SPY weakness. Weakness across the board on SPY and NASDAQ, suggesting downwards pressure here. However, continuation here. Still downwards pressure. Oil rotating down. Oil's dropping quite aggressively right now. Indecision candle, no decision here. Orb is in. We have a low and a high here. Interesting spot, really. Interesting spot. Dumping on DAC, dumping on SPY. Oil's dumping as well. Down across the board, which is interesting. Normally we look for inverse correlated assets with oil. Oil's rotating down though, and same with the SPY. So indecision in the middle of the range. Continuation up here potentially. Get rid of this trend line. Not interested in that trend line anymore. Not using it. We've broken it. Can it push up? Looking for a push up here. Continuation up. Can we bounce on the SPY and the DAC? That's the question. Follow through on Bitcoin. Holding and defending VWAP. Trying to push out. Still no trade. Looking for something like this, really. No trade yet, though. We could even look for a failed or breakdown. VWAP's in the way, though, so we want to see VWAP hold here. NASDAQ holding, SPY holding, oil folding. Okay. Holding and folding. Sound like we're doing fucking laundry here. Chop in the middle of the range. I'm leaning more upside, but right now it's like 60-40. So it's not. There's definitely no A+ setup here. Chop at the top for Solana. Halfway down the candle, continuation trade. Double top exhaustion here. Not grabbing this liquidity though. So liquidity up at this high here. Potentially for Solana. Diddle in the middle, guys. Still no trade. 485 people here. Thank you guys for being here. We need 3 more likes if you guys wouldn't mind to get to 200. Then I'll shut up. If you are new here, welcome. It's the last day for the sale too. If you are new here for the sale. Last day. This is only happens every 6 months. $13 off for life. Get it now or don't get it at all. Okay. Last day. We said last day Friday. All the stragglers and all the leftovers. Get it today. It's done. Aggressive bearish engulfing candle here into VWAP. Push back. Strength throughout. Strength throughout. Strength in everything. Looking strong. Nice push for everything here. Don't like this candle here. Don't like this candle. This is a warning sign in my opinion. We'll see if we can push back. Looking strong here. There it is, baby. Pop. There's the pop. Aggressive move through VWAP, holding and push out. Sweep. Liquidity has been taken now. Aggressive move through orb is typically bullish. Congrats on your longs, guys. Calling a good game right now. Nice move for Solana. Big move for NASDAQ and SPY. Big moves. GG's, everybody. This is why you guys come here, eh? I see. I'll say GG's for you guys. Can I get some spoons in the chat or what? Big push here. Big push here. Called the long. You're welcome. Thanks, Dad. Gang, gang, gang. Let's go, baby. I love seeing you guys win. I did not enter that long. No, I did not. I will tell you if I enter. I did not enter the long. I said 60-40. This is where you'd look for long. You can see strength. And there it is. It popped. I didn't expect it to pop, but I expected it to go up. Into resistance right now, no trade. Beautiful long, everybody. Very choppy and decisive here halfway down the candle. Continuation for Solana. NASDAQ rip into the upside, defending the lows. Retest into here. SPY. Gap fill. Beautiful. Gap has been filled. Nice job. Job is complete. Has every right to come back down if it wants. Big push. Into resistance here. Liquidity of the highs. Okay. Big supply. Rotation back down. Breakout. Retest. Continuation trade. Nice strength in here. Looking for upper orb now. Beautiful push here on Bitcoin. Trapping late longs. Okay, no FOMO. No top blasting. I see you guys wanting to top blast. I see you guys. You guys are all ready to top blast. I see you guys ready to top blast, so I got to play your song. Top blasting. Otter gang, gang, gang.
Better sit low when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Van bass like my wallet. Yo, stay true to the digital. All the gang, 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 let's go. I walked away for a minute just to get a coffee. Came back to the charts and the price moved off me. Saw a big green candle pushing through the VWAP. Aggressive move up, so I didn't want to stop. I felt the FOMO rising, yeah, I felt the itch. Thinking I was pre-rich, about to get rich. I ignored the bearish Steve on the market side for B just to degenerate. Yeah, that was me. I didn't wait for the retest or the golden pocket tap. I just market on it in.
Otters in the chat.
Top blasting.
Gang,
Yeah, I'm blasting
gang,
the top.
gang.
Buyers and before the big drop. Top blasting. Buying high and selling low. Direct by week, put on a gong show. Top blasting. I didn't pay myself. Now I'm round tripping trades, bad for my health. I pressed the green button when I should have clicked sell. Top blasting the high straight to trade in hell. Now I'm sitting in my wanking chair, yeah, feeling kinda sick. Got the Hershey squirts, man, the candle was quick. Market makers on my order, that dirty rascal. Under my stop loss, now
Rejection.
it's a hassle. I used to be a carpenter, dropping spikes all day. Now I'm clicking buttons, throwing gains away. It's absolutely grim, mate. The price action is trash. Sure waiting for the sweep to secure the cash. I got tilted, started spiraling, losing my head. Should've closed the laptop and gone back to bed. Don't be an underpambe, don't be a douche canoe. You gotta wait for the setup to come to you. Be the turtle, slow and steady, that's the race. Don't let the green candles punch you in the face. I wanted to slap a belly, the big V whack slap. Instead I got chopped up in a bull trap, making crypto honest to Dan. That's the plan, but top blasting trades wasn't part of the brand. Learn from my mistakes, join the disco.
Retest to previous highs. Continuation up.
Crypto, talking fat when the chips low. Stay true to the digital.
Considering a long here.
All the gang, 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 bye.
I'm in. Half a position size. See if we can continue here. Stop loss. Pretty much break even here. See if we can get follow through here. Quarter position size, guys. Up $30, $40. See if we can follow through. A little bit more of a riskier trade, but see if we have follow through here. Just coming up for the liquidity of the highs here. A quick little slap and go. See if we continue to push here. Push. Quick little hundo to start the week. Always good to get the feet wet. Ah, come on. Don't be a nambe pambe. Push you, nambe. All right. GG's in the chat. Let's see if we follow through now. A quickie. Good retest of previous highs. Pretty much perfect. Front ran it a little bit, looking for follow through here. Our major resistance is actually up here, so we'll leave this as a runner today. We'll see if we want to add. If we get something like where we push out and we come back and then we go, like we can add in here. GG's in the chat. Let's see if we get follow through here. Let's go, baby. Otter gang, baby. GG's, fam, jam. Played the top blasting song, then did it. I did it with strategy, Pink, though. I did it with strategy, man. Pullback, continuation, trade. That's it. There's ways to do it, and there's ways not to do it. Right? Shall we play it again? Let's go, baby. Good fun, man. Pump it. Pump it. Let's go, baby. Pump it, baby. Spam that chat. Sky high. Happy Monday, everybody. Good fun, man.
Off the floor, Ray Orbison, kicking down the door. Click buttons, make money. Click buttons, make money. Make money. Don't top blast, don't top blast. Take the money and run, pay yourself fast. Don't top blast, don't top blast. Take the money and run, pay yourself fast. Push it up.
Base hits is life, Pink. Base hits is life, man.
Don't be a
Learn from Matt.
pump it up, coffee warm, coffee long. Push it up. Better sit low when the chips low. Market fat, watch a while they
This is the
grow.
base hit life. Look.
Party like a disco. Stay true to the digital. Stay true to the digital.
Adds up, man. It adds up fast, guys.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Patience pays, baby.
Get to the chopper. Who is your daddy and
What
does
does
he
he
do?
do?
Right, pump it. Pump it.
NASDAQ climbing still. SPY climbing still. Bullish. Oil dropping.
Making crypto honest again. Making crypto honest again. Order gang, gang, gang.
Good fun, man. Good fun. Let's see if we can follow through here. Everything else ripping to the upside. Oil dropping. SPY ripping. So looking good so far. Good entry. Good execution. Retest to previous highs. Obviously, it took off. We said to long down here. We didn't take it. 60-40. Wasn't sure. Indecision. Clear decision. Retest to previous highs. Continuation up trade here. Coming back for liquidity of the highs. Follow through. Great trade. GG's, everybody. Hopefully you're all printing, making money, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys being here, supporting the channel. If you didn't catch the trade, well, there's always lots of more trades. The market is always moving. There's always opportunity. Always. So patience will pay you. Thank you guys for hanging out here. We do have a last day sale. So if you do want to get the last day sale, join the Discord. Live streams, live trading, constant updates, 150 videos, 8 different traders giving signals, setups, the best Discord in all of crypto if you do want to join that. We also have a promotion all the time for you guys. And I'm not a salesman, man. We also have an AlexOCrypto exclusive Bitunix code. I was on the weekend, I just made this thing so it's easier for me to do. If you want to get VIP 3 for 6 months, this is the setup, deposit bonuses, all that good stuff here. If you do want it, use the code down below and trade with us on Bitunix. I use it. Everybody else uses it here, and it's been good. And if you do need any help with it, come over to the Discord, open up a ticket, and I'll help you. Okay? Enough of the shill. Back to us printing money. Great job, everybody. Easy trade, continuation here. And we'll see where we get to. Trailing stop now kind of deal. I don't care if I get stopped out. We'll look to re-enter and possibly take some more trades in the Discord and stuff like that. Coming into resistance here. So generally looking at the top of this box, you can see that we just took the liquidity out of these highs. So this liquidity continues to rise here, mainly looking for this one to be taken here. However, strength in the move, continuation up, bottoming structure. We got that beautiful stiletto pattern, chop solidation, continuation print here. So beautiful bottoming structure this morning, continuation up, coming back for late longs, and then sending price to Valhalla. Okay, great job, great execution today. NASDAQ, retest of order block, continuation up, SPY gapping down, double bottom showing the strength. We caught the retest of the high here, continuation up, great execution, and oil dropping into our box that we drew this morning. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? Here we are, right? Big plans, big ideas, into resistance now. We'll see. I'm going to go and close out that trade. There we go. Closed it out. GG's, everybody. Closed it out. $100 in profit. Look at that. Almost to the exact dollar. Showing the trades, taking the trades every single day. 137 cents. All right. On to the next one. Rinse and repeat. All right. Good times. Thank you guys for being here. Into resistance up here in liquidity. So this is the area where we would look for, job being done, right? So if we're looking at where the liquidity resides, it's definitely in here. Okay, so we're looking for this to be taken right now. Has it taken all of it? No, but it's taken most of it after taking these double top right here. So could it retrace right now? Most likely, right? Most likely. Where we would look for potential consolidation and maybe like a slap. If VWAP works its way up in here, we could look for something along these lines, right? Holding the upper orb and continuation up. Okay, if we start to put in a low here and then we break that low, that's where we start to get bearish and we look to target the liquidity down below into our pink box areas, okay? Nothing yet. A little bit of exhaustion up at the highs here. Just liquidity grabbing, right? So whenever you're pushing price, when price is pushing up to take liquidity, you tend to see exhaustion on the wicks because it's doing a job, knocking out traders, right? So this first wick, right, as we can see here, took this high, right? The second wick took these highs, right? Third wick, maybe it comes for those highs, right? So you can see as price pushes, it gets rejected because it takes the liquidity and then it retraces. It takes the liquidity, then it retraces, and it continues to push. Where it stops, nobody knows. It depends on what job needs to be done in order to balance the books, right? So we understand where liquidity is. We understand that this is our next target if price wants to continue up, but we could come back for some longs like myself, right? We could come back for those longs in here and then send it up depending on how far they want to send it. So always be safe in this area here. See if it wants to continue to push. NASDAQ continues to climb, looking strong as beep. Yeah, looking to come into these highs as well. So full recovery here coming into that. The SPY pushing up here. Nice push. Continuation. All right, retracement, continuation. Everything's looking quite strong right now, so bulls are in charge. We'll see if they want to continue to charge this price all the way up to, we're looking for 72,450 golden pocket retracement, ABC, in the place to be. We'll see if we get there. But a nice push this morning. Trapping traders, bounce and go. Good fun. Good fun. I'm going to send you over to Randy Hipper today because she saved my ass with the... I told her I'd send the stream to her today because she saved my ass. She was like, hey, and she helped me out immediately in the Discord chat and helped me figure out my press pass, which is hopefully all works out. And we're going to Vegas no matter what. So it's either family vacation or Bitcoin conference and golf. We'll see. But we're going to send you over there today, guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. That's enough out of me for Monday. We've crushed it today. Great job, everybody. Good execution today. Good patience. Love seeing you guys win, man. Keep going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Discord, I'll see you later. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation